Now listen, little one, the wounds will heal in time. I know it weighs a ton, but baby, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, 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 fine. You'll be fine.
Hello everyone, I am back again with another video, and this one is a continuation of the video I made about what's next after a breast cancer diagnosis. I think that was the video before I released my breast cancer awareness month video. So this one I am going to talk about the factors you need to consider in making your treatment decisions once you're diagnosed with breast cancer. So those factors, I have summarized them into 4 parts. So it's your first would be your diagnostic tools, then you have your healthcare team, and then you have your level of understanding of your disease, and the fourth one would be your general well-being and your fitness level if you are able to take all those treatments. So you need to consider all those factors before arriving at the decision of what treatment is best for you. It's imperative that you understand everything of what you will be going through, and you need to share your thoughts and feelings with your family or medical team so you won't have any stones left unturned. So here you go. The first thing or the first factor you have to consider is the diagnostic tools that were performed on you before the diagnosis, after the diagnosis, and during making treatment decisions. For my case, first I went to my gynecologist, had recommended that I do a breast ultrasound, and once the ultrasound was received, referred me to a surgeon, and the surgeon, he immediately thought that I need to go into a biopsy testing. So a core biopsy was done, and the tests were sent to 2 different clinics, and it all came back the same, that my cancer was malignant. So what my surgeon needed to do was to identify what type of cancer I had at what stage, and they measure it through this system called TNM, where T stands for tumor or your tumor size, and then N stands for the nodes if there are nodes that they think are affected, and M for metastasis if the cancer has spread to your lungs, to your brain, to your bones, and or any other parts of the body. And the next thing to consider now is your medical team. So you have to have an open communication with your medical team, because it's not just one doctor. I had to meet with my gynecologist, as I've said, then my surgeon, and it took time with my surgeon to discuss things. You have to have a level of trust between him and you, of course, and you have to ask a lot of questions. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to ask questions. So before going to my surgeon, I had to take down notes on my questions, because I know I will encounter a lot of medical terms that it would be the first time I'm hearing of, and it's also best to take along a family member or close friend who will be there for you to take notes or listen, or at least to someone else to absorb all those information, because it can be overwhelming. And the testings were done. Of course, you have the right to get a second opinion, and for me, a good doctor would not be offended if you tell them that you're not sure about this, you have to get a second opinion. I tried that with my surgeon, and he said yes, he's open to it, and at the same time he said yours is an aggressive type of cancer, so we don't have time to waste. That was what he was emphasizing all the time that we didn't have time to waste. And for me, at first meeting, I already felt comfortable with my doctor, so I really didn't think of going and getting a second opinion, and I just let him be. I trusted him because he assured me that he will also talk to their surgical team and the oncologist department about my case. So he did more exams on me. He did some physical exam, he took photos, and he asked me to wait because he had to take a few days to present the case to the other medical team that's going to help me in my treatment options. So then I was called back in after my surgeon had discussed my case with the whole team, and around this time you will have a level of understanding about the whole thing. So this is the factor you need to consider again for you to be able to make your treatment decisions, and you have to keep a certain pace with your medical team, that you understood everything, that you're asking the right questions. And as for me, at this stage I was understanding more terms of what he is talking about because I came prepared, and he told me, like for example, he told me that time that by getting a lumpectomy and or a mastectomy doesn't decrease the survival rate of a cancer patient. So whether you get a lumpectomy or mastectomy, your survival rate would be the same. These things I had to take in, and anyway, I'm gonna discuss about it more during my mastectomy video. And the last factor to consider in making your treatment decisions is your general well-being. If you are in your right frame of mind, I know things can be a lot confusing. You are depressed, you're still sad that this thing had happened to you, but you really have to be strong. Ultimately, the decision would come from you, so you have to be in your right frame of mind. So just keep the faith, and things will go the right way somehow. I know it's not going to be a walk in the park, it's going to be a long journey, but understand that you have to go through it all for you to get your life back. Hopefully, you'd be able to choose the right treatment for you. So that's it for today. I'm gonna see you again next time, and I'm going to discuss about the treatment plan that was given to me and what I have decided to do. Thank you for watching. You all take care now. Bye bye.
You'll be